on, everybody, it's time to move and groove. Get ready for the rhythm on Tap Tap 2.
Hello, young adventurers, and welcome. Are you ready for a super exciting journey around the world? I thought so. Today, we're going to explore enchanted lands and meet some of the most amazing magical creatures you can imagine. Make sure your VA got your explorer hats on because our adventure starts right now. Let's go! First up, let's tiptoe into this beautiful, glowing forest. It's so quiet and peaceful here. And look over there. Wow, it's a unicorn. Unicorns are magnificent creatures with a single twisted horn on their forehead. Legend says this horn is filled with incredible magic and can even purify water. They are known for being gentle, pure, and very shy, often only appearing to those with a kind heart. Isn't it just breathtaking? Seeing a unicorn is a truly special moment. Now, hold on tight. We're flying high above the clouds to a land of tall, craggy mountains. Do you feel that gust of wind? That's not just a breeze. Look, it's a dragon. Dragons are mighty and powerful beings, covered in tough scales that shimmer like jewels. They have huge leathery wings that let them soar through the sky, and as you can see, some can even breathe fire. But don't worry, not all dragons are fierce. Many are wise guardians of ancient treasures and secret places. Imagine the stories this one could tell from the fiery mountains. Let's take a cool dive down into the crystal clear blue ocean. The sunlight sparkles through the water, and there are so many colorful fish swimming by. Wait a second. Who's that swimming with them? It's a beautiful mermaid. Mermaids are magical beings who are part human and part fish, with a long, shimmering tail that helps them glide gracefully through the water. They are the guardians of the sea, and sailors from long ago told tales of their enchanting songs that could be heard across the waves. They love to play with dolphins and collect shiny treasures from the ocean floor. Let's travel now to a very hot and ancient land, full of sand and secrets. Something incredible is about to happen here. Look closely at that pile of ashes. It's starting to glow. From the embers rises the amazing phoenix. The phoenix is a magnificent bird with feathers the color of fire and gold. What makes the phoenix so special is its ability to be reborn. When it gets very old, it builds a nest and bursts into flames, turning into ashes. But then, a brand new, young phoenix rises from those very same ashes, ready to live another long life. It's a symbol of hope and starting new. Okay, let's go somewhere completely different. We're heading to a lush, green island filled with rolling hills and fields of clover. We have to be very quiet and very sneaky here. Why? Because we might just spot a leprechaun. Leprechauns are tiny, mischievous fairies from Irish folklore. They are famous for their little green suits, pointy hats, and often a bushy red beard. They are also known as expert shoemakers for the fairy world. And the most famous legend about them, they have a hidden pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. If you ever catch one, they might grant you 3 wishes to be set free. Can you see one hiding? Brr. It's suddenly gotten very chilly. We've climbed up to the highest snow-covered mountains in the world. The wind is howling and the snow is deep. This is the home of the legendary Yeti. The Yeti, sometimes called the abominable snowman, is a huge furry creature that walks on two legs. Its thick white fur helps it stay warm and blend in with the snowy landscape, making it very hard to spot. While some stories make the Yeti seem scary, others say it is a gentle and shy guardian of the mountains. It's a true mystery of the high peaks. Now, look up towards that rocky cliff in the sky. Perched there, looking so grand and powerful, is a griffin. Griffins are incredible creatures with the body, tail, and back legs of a lion, the king of the beasts, and the head, wings, and front talons of an eagle, the king of the birds. This combination makes them a symbol of strength, courage, and majesty. In ancient tales, griffins were known for guarding priceless treasures and were thought to be incredibly wise. What an amazing sight to see one resting so majestically in the wild. Let's shrink down for our next stop and visit a secret, magical garden buzzing with life. It smells so sweet with all the blooming flowers. And look at those little sparks of light dancing around the roses. Those are fairies. Fairies are tiny, magical beings with delicate shimmering wings that flutter like a hummingbird's. They are caretakers of nature, helping flowers bloom and painting the leaves in autumn. They love to dance and sing, and sometimes they sprinkle a little bit of magic pixie dust that can make you fly or even make wishes come true. Wow! What an incredible adventure we've had today. Let's take a look at our map one more time. We visited the graceful unicorn in its enchanted forest, soared with the powerful dragon over mountains, swam with the beautiful mermaid in the deep blue sea, and watched the amazing phoenix be reborn from ashes. We snuck up on a tricky leprechaun, braved the cold to find the mysterious Yeti, marveled at the majestic griffin, and danced with the tiny, shimmering fairies. Each creature is unique and wonderful in its own way. The world is so full of magic and wonder if you just know where to look. So, always remember to keep believing in magic, young adventurers. Let your imagination run wild, because you never know what wonderful creatures you might dream up or discover on your next journey.
Under the twin moons we sing our song, where the jungle magic plays all night long.
Hello and welcome back to my Tap Tap Tube channel, where we journey into the heart of myths and legends. Today, we're embarking on a global safari. But not for any ordinary animals. We're on the hunt for the most magical, mysterious, and magnificent creatures ever imagined by humankind. From the soaring heavens to the deepest oceans, every culture has its own menagerie of legendary beasts. So, grab your imaginary binoculars and let's dive into the enchanting world of mythical animals. Let's start our journey in the East, where a creature of immense power and benevolence resides. The dragon. In Chinese culture, the dragon, or lan, is not the fearsome, treasure-hoarding beast of Western tale. Instead, it's a divine being, a symbol of power, strength, and good fortune. They are masters of water, commanding rivers, seas, and even rain. Imagine a majestic, serpentine creature with the antlers of a deer, the scales of a carp, and the claws of an eagle, gliding gracefully through the clouds, legends say. The Yellow Emperor, one of China's most revered ancestors, transformed into a dragon and ascended to the heavens. These creatures were considered so auspicious that emperors were called the sons of dragons. They represent the harmonious balance of the universe, a powerful force of nature that brings prosperity, not destruction. Now, let's fly west to the sun-scorched deserts of ancient Egypt and Greece to witness a spectacular rebirth. Here we find the phoenix, a bird of breathtaking beauty with plumage of gold and crimson. The phoenix is the ultimate symbol of immortality and resurrection. According to legend, this magnificent bird lives for 1,000 years. As its life draws to a close, it doesn't simply pass away. Instead, it builds a nest of aromatic spices and sets it ablaze, consumed by the very flames it creates. But from the ashes, a new young phoenix arises, ready to live another long life. This powerful story of renewal has resonated through the ages, reminding us that even from the greatest loss, new beginnings can emerge. It's a timeless metaphor for hope and the cyclical nature of life itself. Our expedition now takes us to the misty highlands of Scotland, a land steeped in folklore. Peer into the deep, dark waters of Loch Ness, and you might just catch a glimpse of its famous resident. But we're looking for something a bit more. ... Equine. Let's talk about the Kelpie. This supernatural water horse appears as a beautiful, tame pony by the water's edge, often with a dripping mane. It seems to invite weary travelers to ride on its back. But beware, once someone mounts the Kelpie, its magical adhesive hide traps them, and the creature gallops into the deep water, dragging its victim to a watery grave. The Kelpie serves as a chilling cautionary tale, a story parents told their children to keep them away from dangerous rivers and lochs. It's a stark reminder that beauty can often hide a darker, more perilous nature. Let's journey across the Atlantic to the Americas, where stories of another powerful winged creature dominate the skies. High above the mountains and plains, Native American legends speak of the thunderbird. This colossal bird is so large its wingspan can block out the sun, and the flapping of its wings creates the sound of thunder, while lightning flashes from its eyes. The thunderbird is a spirit of immense power, a force of nature that can bring life-giving rains, but also destructive storms. For many tribes, like those in the Pacific Northwest, the thunderbird is a revered ancestor and a protector, a symbol of power, provision, and transformation. It's a creature that embodies the awesome and untamable spirit of the natural world, demanding both respect and reverence. Next, we sail to the shores of Scandinavia, the land of Vikings and epics. Here, deep beneath the waves, lurks a monster of gargantuan proportions, the Kraken. Early tales described it as a creature the size of an island, so massive that sailors might mistake its back for land and try to disembark, only to be pulled down to the depths when it submerged. Its powerful tentacles could wrap around an entire ship, crushing its hull and dragging the crew into the abyss. While the Kraken sounds like pure fantasy, these legends were likely inspired by real-life encounters with giant squids, which can grow to astonishing sizes. The Kraken represents humanity's ancient fear of the unknown depths, a monstrous embodiment of the ocean's terrifying and mysterious power. From the deep sea, let's ascend to the majestic peaks of the Himalaya. Here, in the eternal snows, lurks an elusive and enigmatic creature known to the world as the Yeti or the abominable snowman. Local Sherpa legends describe a tall, bipedal ape-like creature covered in white or gray hair with a fearsome roar that echoes through the valleys. The Yeti is a shy and solitary being, a guardian of the high mountain pass. While many expeditions have sought to find definitive proof, the Yeti remains a mystery, blurring the line between folklore and cryptozoology. Is it a surviving prehistoric ape, a misidentified bear, or a pure spirit of the mountains? Whatever its true nature, the Yeti captures our fascination with the unexplored wild places of our world. Our travels now take us to Japan, an archipelago rich with a unique folklore of spirits and monsters called yu. Among the most famous is the kitsune, or the fox spirit. Kitsune are intelligent, cunning foxes with magical abilities that grow with their age and wisdom. The more tales a kitsune has up to 9, the more powerful it becomes. They are masterful shapeshifters, often transforming into beautiful women to trick, test, or even marry humans. Some kitsune are benevolent tricksters, while others are more malevolent. They serve as messengers for the Shinto deity Inari and are symbols of both cleverness and deception. The tales of kitsune explore the complex, often blurred lines between the animal, human, and divine worlds. Let's return to Europa, to the enchanted forests of ancient Greece, where we find a creature that is half man, half goat, the satyr, with the legs and horns of a goat and the torso of a man. Satyrs are companions of Dionysus, the god of wine, revelry, and theater. They're wild and lustful beings, lovers of music, dance, and all earthly pleasures. You'd often find them chasing nymphs through the woods, playing their pan flutes, and indulging in festivities. Satyrs represent the wild, untamed, and primal side of nature and of humanity itself. They are a celebration of instinct and freedom, a departure from the strictures of civilized society, embodying the joyous chaos of the wilderness. Now, let's head down under to Australia, where the Aboriginal Dreamtime stories are filled with incredible creator beings. One of the most significant is the rainbow serpent. This powerful spirit is often seen as the creator of the world. As it moved across the empty land, its massive body carved out the rivers and valleys. It is a giver of life, associated with water, rain, and the season. The rainbow serpent can be both a creator and a destroyer, rewarding the good and punishing the bad. It resides in water holes and controls the most precious resource, water. This ancient and powerful being connects the sky, the earth, and the people, and its story is a fundamental part of the spiritual beliefs of many Aboriginal cultures. Finally, we journey to the mythical realm of Arabia to meet a creature born from fire and wind, the jinn, or genie. Unlike the friendly wish-granting figures from modern cartoons, the jinn of original folklore are powerful, free-willed spirits. They can be good, evil, or neutral, and possess incredible powers, including shape-shifting and possessing humans. They live in a world parallel to our own, in deserts, ruins, and even in everyday objects. Legends of King Solomon commanding an army of jinn showcase their immense power. The jinn represent the unseen forces that influence our world, the potent magic that exists just beyond the veil of our perception. From the benevolent dragons of the east to the fearsome kraken of the north, these magical creatures are more than just monsters in old stories. They are reflections of our deepest hopes, fears, and wonders. They explain the unexplainable, warn us of danger, and inspire us with tales of rebirth and creation. They are a vital part of our shared human heritage, woven into the very fabric of our cultures. The world is full of magic, if you only know where to look. Thank you so much for joining us on this mythical safari. Which legendary creature is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the world of legends, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. Until next time, keep wandering.
Under the twin moons we sing our song, where the jungle magic plays all night long.
Hello, little adventurers, and welcome to our magical story time in my Tap Tap Tube channel. Are you ready to meet some amazing friends from all around the world? Great! Let's begin our journey. Far, far away, in a forest filled with sparkling, candy-colored trees, lives a very special creature named Sparklehoof. Sparklehoof isn't just any unicorn. His horn glows with all the colors of the rainbow, and his laughter sounds like tiny bells ringing. Every morning, he prances through the glittering glade, leaving a trail of shimmering pixie dust wherever he goes. The butterflies love to flutter around his horn, and the little bunnies follow him, hoping he'll share one of his magical dewdrop-covered berries. Sparklehoof loves to make new friends, and his favorite game is rainbow hide-and-seek. He's the kindest unicorn in the whole wide world. Now let's fly over the big, blue ocean to a land of tall, misty mountains. High up on the tallest peak, nestled among the soft, white clouds, lives a fluffy, cuddly creature called a sky. Puffs look like big, round cotton balls with tiny wings and big, sparkly eyes. They spend their days bouncing from cloud to cloud, playing tag with the wind. Their fur is so soft that it feels like hugging a warm blanket. When they are happy, they puff up and float gently like a balloon. Their favorite food is sunbeam soup, which they sip from giant flower cups. It makes their tummies warm and their hearts full of joy. Now, let's journey to a vast, warm desert where the sand dunes look like golden waves. But this is no ordinary desert. At night, when the big, round moon is shining, the moon munchers come out to play. Moon munchers are adorable, little creatures that look like a mix between a kangaroo and a firefly. They have long, bouncy tails and a little light on their tummies that glows softly in the dark. They hop across the cool sand, collecting fallen starlight in their pouches. They say, "That starlight tastes like sweet. Fizzy de monedo." The moon munchers use the starlight to draw pictures in the sand, creating beautiful, glowing art that disappears by morning. Our next stop is a dense, green jungle filled with the sounds of chattering monkeys and colorful birds hidden among the giant leaves and twisty vines. Lives the whisker leaf. A whisker leaf is a shy, gentle creature that looks like a little lemur, with leaves growing from its ears and tail. These leaves change color with the seasons. In the springtime, they are bright green, and in the fall, they turn brilliant shades of red and orange. The whisker leaf is the jungle's little gardener. It quietly tends to the flowers, making sure they have enough sunshine and water. It communicates with its friends by rustling its leaves, creating a soft, soothing sound that helps all the other jungle animals fall asleep. Let's travel to the freezing, icy lands of the North Pole, where everything is covered in a blanket of soft, white snow. Here lives a very special friend called the frostpaw. Frostpaws look like little polar bears, but their fur is made of sparkling ice crystals, and their paws leave behind pretty snowflake patterns wherever they walk. They love to slide down snowy hills on their bellies and build amazing castles out of ice and snow. They are great friends with the penguins and love to have snowball fights. But their snowballs are extra special because they sparkle. The frostpaws are protectors of the northern lights, and they huddle together at night to watch the beautiful colors dance across the sky. Now, let's burrow deep underground into a cozy world of winding tunnels and warm, earthy homes. This is the home of the pebble-nosed. Pebble-noses are like cheerful, little moles, but instead of a soft nose, they have a smooth, colorful pebble right on the tip of their snout. Each pebble nose has a different colored pebble, like red, blue, or yellow. They are expert treasure hunters and love to dig for shiny crystals and interesting rocks. They use their pebble noses to tap on the stones, and the stones sing back to them, telling them where the prettiest treasures are hidden. They are very friendly and love to share their findings with all their underground neighbors. Our final magical friend lives in the heart of an ancient, enchanted forest, inside a giant, hollow mushroom. This is the home of the Dewdrop Sprite. Dewdrop Sprites are tiny, fairy-like beings with wings that look like stained glass. They are so small they can ride on the back of a ladybug. Their job is to wake up the forest every morning. They fly from flower to flower, gently tapping on each petal to wake it up. They also collect the morning dew in tiny acorn cups and give a drink to the thirsty little insects. Their singing sounds like the gentle trickle of a stream, and it fills the entire forest with peace and happiness. What a wonderful adventure we've had. Meeting Sparklehoof, the Sky Puff, the Glimmerfins, the Moon, the Whisker Leaf, the Frostpaw, the Pebble Noses, and the Dewdrop Sprites. Each one is so special and makes their part of the world a more magical place. They remind us that our world is full of wonder and that being kind and playful are the best things you can be. Thank you for joining our story time today, my little explorers. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Don't forget to dream about your own magical animal friends tonight. If you enjoyed our story, please ask a grown-up to help you like and subscribe for more amazing adventures. Sweet dreams, and see you next time. Bye-bye.